and welcome to Math 104 online. We are going to start off by looking at the student guides. If you have not gotten them printed yet, you should come over here on the left side menu in My Math Lab and click Student Guides and then Unit 1 Preliminary Topics, and it will come up here and then just click Print, the little print icon. And that'll give you the same pages that I'm working from so that you can take notes. When you have those printed, then we'll get started. I want to let you know kind of how the guides are laid out. So they always show at the beginning of a lesson the pre-class assignments. In this case, you have rounding decimal numbers. So that's an assignment that you should have done before you watch this video. And then we're starting the lesson here. It'll tell you the title of the unit up here and then the name of the specific lesson here. So don't forget, you should be using the calendar to help you as you go to know what you're supposed to work on next, or the schedule. It's the same thing. So the first day of class, Monday, June 6th, for example, on this calendar, pre-class homework starts with the words PRE : and the very first thing you should do is the My Math Lab orientation, then the rounding decimal numbers, and they'll both start with the PRE : and then they'll have a P, which stands for preliminary topics, and then they'll have whatever the title of the video is, or the assignment. And then the video lecture, that's generally a lecture for the topic that we're working on, and you should do that next, and it will start with the word video : and then P in this case for preliminary topics, and then the calculator usage and scientific notation. When you finish that, and you would use this video in this column, these all correspond with your student guides, which look like this. And so the video goes through those and works with that. And so that's where you take your notes on the lesson. And then the next thing that you do is the post class. So the post rounding decimal numbers quiz, and the post, it'll be post : P for preliminary topics, again, : scientific notation homework. And so you'll have 2 homework assignments for this lesson, and they're not long, so you'll be okay. So that's the schedule. And back to the student guides, it shows the pre-class assignment was the rounding decimal numbers, and you could see that on our schedule as well. If I bring it back, there it is, the rounding decimal numbers. So you want to make sure you get that done before you do the lesson, because it does have information that starts off kind of very basic to get you up to the level that we're going to talk about in Math 104. So make sure you do those pre-class ones. If you already know how to do rounding decimal numbers, for example, you can skip the short video, just open it and then skip ahead and do the quick practice problems.